Hello, everybody. Gamhanan here. Um, Welcome for this week's solo playthrough. A little bit different this week. I'll be targeting, this won't be a horror game this week. Lo and behold, I can play things other than a horror game. But it depends on what your definition of horror is, actually. So the game we're going to play this week is more of akin to a survival game, a life sim, if you will. I would call it almost very similar to a life sim. And again, it's a blind playthrough, so I don't know too much about the game entirely, other than what I can read really quickly and what the game presents itself. So this game we're gonna play is called Mayupi. I'm not very good at translating Tagalog or even probably other Filipino dialects 100% very well. So from what I can research and gather, the meaning of this title is not crumpled, not flat. So Mayupi is like crumpled, flat, dented, dinted. So I guess because this is a survival game of sorts, you play as a student, just pretty much trying to survive everyday life, the horrors of everyday life. So I mean, in a way, technically it can be a horror game if I broaden my genre a little bit. But because this is a game where you play as a student, just an ordinary person, just making ends meet, trying to get through each day of the horrors of everyday life. So I mean, the title itself will probably lean towards not being crumpled, not being dented by said aforementioned everyday life. So I mean that's the meaning I'm getting from it. Correct me if I'm wrong. If any of the devs sort of watch this video by any chance and they believe my pronunciation, one, and number two, my definition of the word or meaning of the word is not 100% correct, please correct me. I don't mind at all. I would like to get that corrected. But I mean, my assumption is it's related to the fact that the character is facing everyday struggles, and so he is not getting dented, getting crumpled, getting flattened by such weighted horrors of the everyday, I guess, lifespan, I guess, everyday life. So it's going to be a pretty cool game. I mean, the artwork looks superb. I mean, I do judge a book by its cover, unfortunately, but I mean, it doesn't mean that I ignore them. It just means that, wow, a great visual presentation, whether it be interface as well as, the art assets used. I mean, that's really important in a game for sure. Gameplay is the super number one important, of course. In a way, sound design becomes the next one, because you'll find if you study through film, they'll mention to you that that sound is the one thing that if you botched up can ruin the entire masterpiece per se. So I mean, I don't know if I'm just not getting any sound from the game at the title screen, but you probably notice the deafening silence. I know my recording is picking up sound, but it's just not picking up sound from the game, and I can't really hear it. So I don't think there is sound from the game, at least from the title page. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, if I have my settings incorrect, but I mean, I've double checked what I can, and that's what I'm gathering, which, it's not a big issue. I don't really mind at all. But look, this is, from what I can gather, the full game. It's going to be a short experience, so I reckon it's gonna be fun. I mean, I enjoy games like these, and then I really do have a soft spot for 2D games that have a brilliant art style. So again, everything looks really cool, and then the sprite work looks excellent, and I'm really eager to dive in. So without further ado, this is Mayupi, and I hope you guys enjoy.
You got the fire, the midlife desire, still chasing dreams with the thunder inside. You got the spark, a big kid heart, playing hard, talking deep, never gonna hide. It's a midlife time crisis, but we're alive in this. Yeah, we were made for this ride.
Okay, so we're just gonna jump straight in, but before we do, I would definitely like to have a look at the credits. Oh, here's the music. So yeah, it was really just at the title screen. For some reason, the music wasn't playing there, so I mean, it could be something that I'll probably let the developers know about. Pretty sure that that's not a deliberate choice to excuse the music from the title screen, but great music so far. I mean, These are basically the team involved in the indie team involved in creating this game. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so I'm just gonna head back. Oh, and here's the okay. All right, so it seems like when you open up the game for the first time, the actual music does not play through. Yeah, that could be an error. But look, it reset itself, and it does play normally. I guess once I jump in and out of other screens. So look, that's cool. I mean, like you expect that sometimes. I mean, again, it could be an issue that I have on my end, but it could also be just a non-intentional error that has just popped up. Okay, so look, let's start the game. Day 1. Naman, 5 a.m. na naman. Okay, there is no English translation for this game. I am gonna do my very, very best to pronounce the Tagalog, the Filipino dialect in this game. But in the second there, I will do my very best also to basically translate it in English. Okay, please correct me. Most of the time, I will probably do one over and just try to get a gist of it. If I do butcher any of those things, please forgive me, and do for those who watch, feel free to sort of correct me, through any of the comments or etc. It's really up to you. I really don't mind. So basically, the main character, I'm not given a name, is just really complaining. Oh, it's 5 a.m. again. Ganito na lang ba araw-araw, gawaing bahay, aral, tulog, repeat. So basically saying, is this what I'm gonna do again every day? At home, study, sleep, repeat. Pero sabi ni nanay, ang tunay na estudyante lumalaban kahit pagod. So he's saying here, but what my mom says is the real life of a student really is to fight regardless of tiredness. Sige, nanya. Laban lang, di ko hahayang mayupi sa mga hamon ng buhay. So, okay. I'll keep on fighting. I'm not sure what this word really means, but basically, if you look at getting crushed, I'm not gonna get crushed by the. Okay, I don't know that word, but I'm guessing by the weight of life, by the pressure of life. That's my only guess. But I mean, the gist of this is okay. I'm gonna keep on fighting, regardless of the pressures of life. Okay, that's not Tagalog at all. So I can move. I can move with WASD and E to interact. Space to stop. The marker in QTE events, green is best. So QuickTime events, green is best. Okay. So space is what I use to participate in those QuickTime events. All right. So that's me. Okay. Interact. Okay. The movement of the camera as you walk looks cool. It is a little bit jarring as it follows your character. Actually, he's not. He's meant to be central to the view. I think you can play around with that to give less of a, less of a visual experience that sort of is daunting. It doesn't. It's not always. Objective time. What's my objective? Damn it. Okay, I gotta pray. Let's just do it. Okay. There is a time limit. I think not good for me because I just talk a lot. Objective time out. Okay, alright. I did not know there was a time limit. I did not know. I'm gonna blitz through the second day because I'm not entirely sure what the time limit is. Is it this yellow bar? Probably is. Alas 5 ulit. Bakit parang mas pagod pa ako ngayon? Why am I? Why does it look like I'm more tired today? Okay. Kahapon, yesterday, kinapos ka pa masaya, buti na lang tinawaran ako ni manong driver. Okay, kinapos pa sa pamasaya, buti na lang. Okay, I don't know just to this too much. I do apologize. I think he's talking about his driver. Tinawaran means to laugh at. So the driver of the public transport, basically, but it's just extra sort of context to the day's story, I guess. Hi, makakagraduate ba ako sa ganitong palagay? So can I graduate under these conditions? I think that's what it means. All right, the gist of the game. I need to be quick. That green bar is. Okay, that's my day. Jet to spawn, interact. The good old man. Okay, nope. I gotta study. Dang it. Okay, did it. Laptop. Oh, what? Okay. So dishes. Okay, good. I have to shut. Oh, that's my day. Okay. Whew, what a quick day. If only every day is as quick as this. Okay. Wow. Gising na naman. I'm awake again. Gusto kong matulog na lang palagi. All I want to do is just keep on sleeping. Nung high school, akala ko college, freedom. So from high school, I always thought college meant freedom. Yun pala. What it turns out, freedom, ang maging puyat at gutom. Freedom is always being tired and hungry. Okay, so the day's going on. I need to be aware of my... Let's just preempt some stuff. Maybe I'm... Okay, I did it. Got a shower. Where's my shower? Oh dear. I think that's my room. Dang it. Lumpia, okay. Okay, I did that. Laptop on the right. Oh no. Okay, did that right. Coffee. Come on, you can make it. Oh no. Alright, I did it. Oh, that's the bathroom there. Oh no. Okay, I have to study. Oh, that's my day. I survived. Day 4. Not too bad. You're always tired, mate. You just wake up so buggered. May quiz pa pala sa major ko mamaya. So I have a quiz soon or later. In the I guess the course major I'm doing. Hindi ko pa kabisado yung half ng coverage. I haven't really studied half of what I'm meant to learn for it. Oh, that reminds me of me. Because it's been a while since I've been a student. But who's this? This is my mom? Okay. Oh, that's just sana natugla lang. Ang dami kong kailangan gawin na yun. If only I can sleep. I have so much to do today. Okay, good. Study. Oh, gotta study from here, eh? Oh. Alright. Make coffee. It reminds me, I forgot to make my cup of joe. I've been too eager to play this game that I actually forgot to have coffee just waiting for me at the moment. Alright, good. I have to shower. Where did I find the shower? Oh, here. Dang. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Oh, okay. Whew. You survived. Day 5. Naala ko nung bata pa ako. I remember when I was young, ang saya ko tuwing umulan. I was happy when it rained. Now, ulan lang equals abalang commute. Basang sapatos, late sa klase. So, now, what rain means to me is a late commute. I think that's late. Wet shoes and late to class. Maybe it's not. Maybe abalang isn't late. It's something. Please forgive me. Grabe, paano nagbago lahat ng pananaw ko. So, jeez, how much has changed? How a lot has changed since then. Or since I was young. I mean, that's the gist of it anyway. Okay. I think it'd be cool if they released your first task, you know, a bit more sooner, so we actually lose some time. That's cool. Gotta pray. Oh, yeah, I did that well. Did that well too. Gotta study in my room, I think. Oh. Yo. Oh, now I've gotta take a shower. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Yo. Man, I've got like 3 places to study. I mean, that's not bad. But oh dear. I survived. Day 6. Si Mark, nakita ko kanina. Tinanong kung okay pa ako. So Mark, I saw him just before and he asked how I was doing. Or he asked if I was okay. Ang hirap. Sagutin ng totoo, hindi ko rin alam. It was so hard saying the truth. Even I don't know. Basta, gumagalaw pa. Siguro yun pa muna. So, but, basta. I know the word. It just escapes me. I know what that means. It's sort of like, but at least I'm still, or maybe that's it, basta. At least I'm still moving around. I'm still, active. Siguro yun pa muna. That should be enough for now. Or that should be okay for now. Something like that. Okay, we'll just wait. Hopefully it triggers soon. Okay, so laptop. Okay, good. Because you can multiple tap. Oh, this one. Man. Oh, nope. That's alright though. Study in the middle. Ooh. Alright, thank you. Oh, now I got a shower. Tabo time. Yo. Yo. Oh, gotta cook adobo. Uh-oh. So that does it. That's it. Oh, no. Ah, the laptop on the left. Is there a laptop on the left? I can't. Oh, never mind. You survived. Day 7. Okay, we're almost through the week. You can do it, buddy. nakakakuha ako ng libreng pandesal sa karinderya kanina. So I managed to get free pandesal from the cafe just before. Cafe, or the cafeteria. Basically, it's a Filipino eatery, restaurant even. Maraming salamat kung sino ka man. So thank you very much, whoever did that. Okie dokie. Look, every little bit helps. Every little bit counts. I mean, I've gotten enough freebies to help me tie along from the kindness of strangers, as well as from taking advantage of happy hour from restaurants. Things get discounted heavily, or friends work at cafes. That really helps me. They give me freebies after 5. Oh, sorry. Oh, laptop. Oh, I was in there. Okay, plate. Laptop again. Okay. Oh, sorry. Shower time. Super important. Don't be too hasty with the bottom pieces, mate. Okay. Oh, that's the day. You survived. Day 8. I wonder how many days we play. Kumusta na kaya sila sa bahay? Nakakamiss. I wonder how they are at home. I miss them. I guess he's referring to... I'm guessing this person here is probably a roommate. I'm guessing this is my room. Yeah, of course, most college students live away from home. Susulutin ko talaga bakasyon ko pag uwi ko. So on holidays, I'm going to visit. I'm going to visit them on my holidays. Or I'm gonna make the most of it when I'm on vacation, when I go home, something like that. Okay. Oop. Oh no, too hasty. Don't be too hasty. Gotta pray, it's important. Oh no. Okay, that'll do. I could do with a cup of joe right now. Yay! Study at the right. No! Come on. There we go. Oh no. Let's just pray. It's important. Okay, study on the left. That's also important. That's the day. You survived. Day 9. May nakita kong lumang notebook kanina. Mga drawing ko nung high school. So just before I found an old notebook. It had my drawings that I did in high school. It reminds me so much of me. I love to illustrate when I was younger. I guess I sort of still do now. I used to draw a lot in high school. I have art books filled with illustrations. I was blessed with that. I was blessed with having a bit of an artistic flair. Akala ko dating magiging animator ako, pero eto na, nagkaiba ng landas. Oh man, this hits so close to home. For those who don't know, I studied animation after high school. My art teacher sort of led me to it, even though she really didn't like my drawing. She wanted me to be a bit more artsy-fartsy. I took it up. The case of this character, so what this character is saying is, I thought I was going to be an animator. But I ended up doing something else, something different. I mean, I didn't do that. I pursued it, but then, I mean, I won't tell my life story, but then, yeah, I mean, I'm not an animator at the moment. Let's just say that. Okay, let's move on. Who is this guy? Okay, I should probably talk to this guy. Oi, pre, musta? Oh, it's another roommate. Wow, okay. Magsalita ka na. Okay. I don't know what you're saying. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Gotta study. Good. Good. Oh. No, that's what I want. Okay. I mean, the quick time events are fun. I mean, like, you know, I mean, I know some people hate quick time events. I don't mind them when they're used sparingly. I mean, in a way, these are just mini games. I think what would be cool is if there were different types of mini games for different objectives. Either maybe randomly every time, but also it doesn't have to be. Nagugutom naman ako. Teka lang, kanino tong pagkain na to? So I'm hungry, but wait, whose food is this? Oh, that's the ref. Kainan ko kaya, di naman nila malalaman. I'm just gonna eat it. They won't mind. Oh, they won't find out. Wag na lang makosensya na naman me. Oh no, come on. Oh dear. Get through. Oh dear. Okay, so these events time out. That's what the color indicators are. What is this? Oh no. My worst day so far. Yep, my worst day so far. You survived. Day 11. Okay. I wonder if there's an end to this, actually. I'm not entirely sure. Because so far there's no more text. Let's investigate that. I'm just going to quickly just do this. So I even go into my roommate's places to study. Okay. Not violating any private space, are we? And not violating any privacy, are we? Yonk. Oh, no, I can do this. Oh, day's done. I survived. You survived. Day 12. Yes, the good old monoblock. Don't know what that is. 100%. Table, I guess. Type of table. There we go. Gotta pray. Ah. Oh, clearly not good at prayer. All right. Yeah, same room. You can do it. You got plenty of time. Excellent. That's it. That's all I can do. Day complete. You survived. Day 13. Look, I might give it up to day 20 if nothing sort of changes or there's no more narrative, because clearly he's not speaking anymore. That could probably be the game. Possibly. Because so far there's no threat. Like I don't. You don't have to have an opponent, but I mean I don't have. Let's say if I fail a number of tasks, which means I failed a day, I don't, and then you have a number of tries of failing the day before it's game over. There's not really anything there. Okay, I'm getting hungry. Wait a moment. Okay, whose food is this? All right, let's just get up. I'm just trying to figure out what this is. What is this? Ah, okay, never mind. Okay, it's the same fridge again. I'm getting... okay. Oh, okay, so that's my life. Alright, you know what? Start afresh. What happens when I fail all these tasks? Okay, I'm gonna experiment. So it's day 14. Look, I'll keep on pushing through. Actually, no, I'll try it here. I'm gonna deliberately just leave tasks to run out of time, because they seem to decrease my life meter, which is this yellow bar. So let's see what happens, because I just have a feeling the part of the story is over. Like this is just a series of the same day over and over again. And the reason I say that is that this game is part of a game jam, I believe. So of course it's a really cool idea for a game, quickly made. And the game usually is something that is either a one-time play affair, or just something that's just more roguelike than anything, just to sort of test reflexes, or just get you to play a single type of game mode over and over again. Okay, I seem to not lose life fast enough. Okay, so I survived regardless. See, I've survived regardless. Okay, I'm gonna go on my word, and I'm gonna keep on pushing. Keep on pushing until 20. Seems like a nice full number. Okay, it's that. Time to shower. Ugh. Oh. Thank you. I think it would be cool to have a run meter. Allow me to run. Oh, I should have stayed in that room. Okay, 2 study locations. Great. Okay, lost life there. I'm gonna let that time out. Yup. That's it, that's my day. You survived. Day 16, almost there. Bear with me as I test, because 20 is a good number. Maybe I should have done a little bit more. Maybe more sooner, but it's okay. Oops. Actually, I'm gonna just deliberately fail, see if that gives anything. No. So you decrease the same amount of life, I believe. And the bar doesn't change in speed as it decreases either. No, I'm just not able to lose all my life, actually. Yeah, not fast enough anyway. Okay, day 17. I'm gonna try and see if I can actually lose all of my life today. I wonder if doing tasks and getting them wrong helps. Okay, instead of waiting them, because if I wait for them to time out, I actually, the day is going way too fast for me to okay, so that's how much life I lose there. Let's fill this one again. Same amount of life. Let that go. Let that go. Because I think my days, do they pause as I do this? I don't know. Yeah, that's good. Keep on going. Do I think I have a lot of time left. Okay. Oh, almost there. Oh, no. Alright. Okay, so leave the first one. Okay. I'm gonna leave the couple too. And I'm gonna do the third. Okay, I'll leave that alone because we still got some time. But I'll leave that alone. My next one I'm gonna do. Okay, here. I'll do this one. Decrease life. See what happens. Okay, excellent. So that's gonna be red. Okay, good. Decrease life. Decrease that life. I'm gonna go to this one. Because I got a couple already stacked to decrease my life. Excellent. Come on, keep on going. Ooh, good. This one's next. Okay, good. Oh, it wasn't fast enough. Okay, the strategy didn't work. I think it's almost impossible to lose all your life. Every task or objective, if you don't, it looks like they decrease the same amount of life if you're not able to get to them on time. Okay, let's just play. I'm almost there. Oops. Excellent. This is the most closest. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oops. Okay. Oh. All right, that's my day. Last day. Let's see if something changes after this. I survived. Day 20. Oh, sorry, I missed that one. There we go. Okay. Oh. Ah. Excellent. What? That was green. Come on. What the? All right. Wasn't fast enough, was I? Oh, nope. Nope. Okay. You survived. Okay, so it looks like it just keeps on going. I think the moment we lost any narrative text for the main character. That was it. The game pretty much just cycles through. Yeah. So look, that's the game. Look, the sprite looks great. I mean, I like the look of it. This particular house design looks awesome. I love the detail. It's just great, like the textures on it, etc. I mean, the animations, yeah, a little bit stiff, but I mean, what can you complain about? I mean, it does the job. It is a game jam game after all. You gotta do the least amount of work for the most amount of reward. Use your time properly. Use your time properly. So that's the game. This is the Mayupi. I'm gonna see if I can just. Can I exit? No, I think I need to just exit the game, which is what I'm gonna do now. And which is what I'm gonna do now, and then we're gonna enter the next. So I'm just gonna exit the game now. I survived. All right, so that was it. That was the Mayupi. Look, what do you guys think about it? I mean, I always appreciate games for what they are. Not every game is going to be my cup of tea, so to speak. And the games that aren't, there's a reason why I wanted to play them. There's a reason why I probably thought about them. So in this case, the expectation of this game wasn't what I expected, actually. If I did a bit more research, I would probably get a fair idea that, this game... I think it was developed as part of a game jam. There is no details on their itch.io page to say that, but that's my guess. It's when you open up the game file, it opens up in a window, and then there is a bit of a description of the actual executable game. It gives you the impression that it's part of a game jam. It makes a lot of sense. So there usually enough time and resources in a game jam to make a game that's very self-contained, very small, and this sort of fits the bill. So I'm really impressed with the amount of art assets they've created. I mean, there's a unique graphic for all the activities, and then even though you just have the one level, the level is detailed. I think it's brilliant. If you made an RPG like this, imagine a Filipino modern RPG with this type of art style, this type of, it's not even isometric, but top down. You can probably make it in RPG Maker, possibly. You just sort of create your own assets, create your own sprites, and import them in. But I think the look is gorgeous. I love it. I wouldn't be surprised if you could make this look into like a survival horror game, or even a horror game per se. Imagine Persona set in a fictional Filipino universe, modern contemporary universe. Love it. I reckon that would be brilliant. I've also played with that. That's right. I've also played with that type of idea as a concept, and I think it would brilliantly work. So art design, I love it. I think it's great. It's a great game. If the developer can, probably keep this as a signature art style, and then create. You don't have to, but imagine creating another game in this type of art style. I'd just be in love. The game itself, basically, it's just filled with quick time events, mini games per se. I think it does the trick. I think after a few days, it gets monotonous for sure. I'm not really always a big fan of games with time limits, only because I'm let's say if you have a world to explore, I hate having to, one, be on rails to explore it, and two, having an urgency behind me to one, not be able to explore, or one, force me to limit my exploration. All right. So this game isn't about exploring, but in just the concept of having a time limit, I think it's a bit outdated in our day and age. We see it with a lot of platforming games from the past. Good old Mario, good old Sonic the Hedgehog. And the time limit is generous in those games, I would say. But in this case, I can see why you have it, for sure. Because without it, I think the game would lose a lot of its impact a lot more sooner, because it's just the same repetitive thing every day. And maybe that's the cleverness about this game. This game is a survival horror about having everyday life as the villain. So because I'm fighting everyday life. Every day it's becoming monotonous. It's going on and on and on and never ending. Like I'm getting this impression as a game, there should be an end. Either I failed to meet the objective, like the game's overall end game objective, because I lose too much. Basically a standard game over. Like I lose too much life, or I lose too much. Fail too much. Sorry, I failed too much, and it's game over completely. Repeat the game again. Or in this sense, like it's just the feeling, like as a player, like stepping outside it, I'm playing it over and over again, and my expectations are getting squashed, or I'm just unsure, and for some reason I'm just doing it, thinking that there is an end game in sight, or I'm just doing it over and over again, out of muscle memory, or just I don't know. Like it's if it's purposely done that way, that's very clever. A very meta type game, very very clever. I mean, I've played into the simulation, like, oh my god, it's day 21 and nothing's changed. I'm so depressed. Oh my god, this is getting annoying. Like that's clever. I mean, this game, if that's the case, this game isn't here just for entertainment. I mean, it's here to deliver a message. It's an art piece, if you will, and it has delivered. If that is its delivered intention, if not, that you've done it unknowingly. you've extended the doom of this world to the player playing this game. And I don't mean that to be offensive. I'm just meaning it as a very clever tactic, or clever thing I've experienced or taken away from it. Let's say they decide to do a sequel or even upversion this particular game. I mean, there are areas to add on. I think the camera angle, moving with your character around the area. I mean, I got used to it, but it does get a bit daunting, and I think it is better with moving with the character rather than just having the camera on the I guess the apartment or the living quarters. And then you moving while the camera's static on that. I think that's a little bit more dynamic, but you could probably, I don't know, make transitions to do that rather than the camera following the character as you will around. I guess because the nature of the game is meant to be fast paced, I can understand. Like after a while, I got used to it. It became less jarring. But I don't know if there's something to look at there to make it a bit more comfortable. To the eyes, who knows? That might pay off. But that's just me nitpicking, really. The quick time events, I mean, they're solid. You could add more variety, of course. Have different types of mini games. You can either have different tasks have a particular mini game associated to it, or have mini games become random for each task. So you're always kept on your toes. The latter is probably better because the game itself. It's not like an RPG. It's almost like a roguelike with trying to keep you in a small event, small world, same event, and you can make do with randomizing a lot of stuff to keep things interesting. All right, so I mean, and the things that come to mind is you can add more buttons. You can do like a Dance Dance Revolution type thing. Where you use your directional pad to go up, down, left, right, and follow it along. The sky's the limit with what type of mini games you could have. They don't always have to be quick time events, but mini games. I mean, I guess essentially they will be quick time events because you have a time limit with every, with every task and objective to do. I think another one too is I think the day goes a little bit too quick. I guess if you're gonna elaborate more on this game, you could probably extend the time limit a little bit more. I found that there are things that I could explore, like talk to the other NPCs in the house or the apartment or whatever, or like I keep clicking on the fridge a lot. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm trying to get this objective that's in that area, and I wasn't sure exactly where it was. All right, so you can definitely maybe increase the size of the home, or you're able to leave the apartment during some scripted moments and visit, I don't know, something else. Maybe you have to go to the sari store. I'm not too sure what you want to do, what you'd want to do. But I mean, you can add a bit more depth to the game that way. And I guess if I backtrack again, increasing the length of the game when you have a little bit more to do would be cool. Let's say you add a little bit more exploration. Maybe you can get trinkets in the house that are sort of hidden away. Helps your overall, end game score. I think the time limit of the quick time events themselves were okay. I think there needs to be a little bit of a threat though if you're going to elevate this game a little bit more. Put a threat, because as you found out, I mean, I'm just testing whatever. After like 10 days, I thought, okay, see if I can break the game. I don't know, I wasn't really intentionally trying to break it, but find another outcome. To escape the monotony. See if I can just kill myself. I mean, I don't want to get dark or controversial. I'm just saying. Game over, force myself to game over the normal way, which is, losing life. It was almost impossible to do, to tell you the truth. The day counted down much quicker than losing life through not doing the objectives in time. So I mean, you can add maybe a much more stronger threat, maybe allow the player to be able to die. That the threat doesn't have to be an opponent. It can be like failing things. So I mean, like the fact that I couldn't lose enough life to signal game over just added to the monotony. Of course, like, so there is no urgency for anything other than getting to the events and completing them fast enough, but there's no reason. I mean, if you add like for example, you're gonna do a certain number of events per day to achieve the day, that'd be excellent. So let's say if you're meant to, and it escalates and it increases. So let's say in day one you need to do 2 events, 3, objectives, do 3, and then as it gets to day 20, the parameters change a little bit. Maybe you get a bit more time, but the urgency increases. Maybe certain events randomly become take away faster than others, and then of course the number of event count rises. So day 20, you could be looking at maybe 20 objectives to do. Sorry, when I mean events, I mean objectives. 20 objectives to do. So it heightens the anxiety, but it keeps the player on their toes. I guess other things too would be to, of course, you can add more events. Sorry, activities, more objectives, more activities of the objectives. The it's a survival game, but I don't think I get too much of a survival game. When I hear survivor, I'm expecting like I have to manage my, my hunger, thirst, or my sanity, my boredom. I think you could add those elements in for sure. You would definitely need to drastically tinker or remove the countdown of each day being so quick. Or things count down, but not in real time. Like if you, for example, a mechanic to have is if you fail, it decreases your daytime. That way your day, from the moment you start the game, the day has just begun. But if you fail objectives, it increases that bar until it reaches the end and you've missed out on a day. So you could potentially miss out on things by failing objectives. That's another cool mechanic to swap with. And when you introduce that, yeah, definitely you can add a little bit more life sim elements. Let's say when I do prepare a meal, and I get that right, my hunger meter increases. I fight off hunger for the day. If I get it wrong, it increases up, and it increases, and I lose life, and then my day timer goes up. So that's another threat. The survival part of my character. I've seen a lot of survival games with bodily functions. You can add that in. Just go for a pee, go to the bathroom. That would be fun. I mean, this could be a lighthearted, a bit of a silly romp. You can make it. It doesn't have to be completely silly, but you can do it. You could have certain objectives also help you. So let's say if you have a sanity mechanic, prayer could help. You watch out for that particular objective to turn up. To pray. And I think it works really well with you not being able to do objectives at any time. They can be random throughout the day, because that could help you manage, your meters, your life sim meters, your survival meters of hunger, sanity, whatever, without sort of making it too easy, and it increases the urgency for you to get it right. So let's say prayer would allow you to decrease your sanity. Increase your sanity? Decrease your insanity, sorry. Decrease your insanity. and you interacting with your other housemates. You know, maybe they operate also differently. Like, let's say, I think you have two housemates here. So the guy that randomly talks gibberish, you know, you can put something there. You know, like the more you're able, it could be a minigame all itself. The more you sort of interact with him and find out what he's trying to say, it could be like an exchange student. You know, and then you don't know his language, his or her language. So there's a minigame there for you to unlock what he says. And as you unlock them, you can, you know, develop bonds with them and increase decrease your sanity. The person that's sleeping every day, every day when you're doing objectives, maybe he or she wakes up at some days, you know, or it disappears some days. So I mean, for you to form bonds with that person, you have to make sure you're really intuitive, and then you watch out for him or her. Yeah, you can add a lot to this game for sure. I think you know, to give it some extra depth. But you know, as it is, like, it's a really good bare bones. You may not have any intention, when I mean you as the dev, to work on it, but you know, I mean, it could be a spiritual successor for another game. You know, I mean, Persona has the RPG element, but it has also a life element to it that differs per game. I mean, you're high school students, and here, like, you're college students here, and you know, why not? You could make it a whole big life sim. Really increase the depth of the game. Yeah, look, I'm yapping away way too much. I do apologize, but look, it's like, that was enjoyable, you know, to a point, and then you know, then after that, I mean, I did understand, like, that's the game. I mean, once the game didn't tell you that it had to stop, or like, sorry, you had to stop, or that was the end. But I mean, you could tell that, okay, the game won't tell me. I've outlived my welcome here, you know. And then that's what I understood. Like, it's an incomplete game. It's a game for some reason, for something, and you know, and that was it. Nothing else to it, you know. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. That's my solo playthrough of an indie game called the Mayupi. Again, if I have butchered the definition, my pronunciation of any Tagalog in this game, as well as misinterpreted any meaning as I translated, said Tagalog to English, please correct me or forgive me anyway. I did try to do my best. I did try. Okay, guys, thank you so much. You know, watch out for the next episode. I might play another horror game, or, you know, let's see what there is. I mean, I'm having fun playing these indie Filipino games. They are really good to support, in my opinion. And that's just me. I think it's just really fun to look at what you know, my country origin has to offer. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, guys, remember, growing older does not mean game older. Game older? Dang it! Growing older does not mean game over. I keep on mincing these words every single time. Growing older does not mean game over. Okay, that's it. All right, I believe that, and you should believe it too. Okay? Yeah, believe it. Believe it. Just do it. Just do it. Just believe it. Believe in yourself. You can do it. You can do it. You can be that. I wish someone would tell me that all the time. All right. Thank you once again. And thank you to the devs too for releasing this game. I do appreciate it. And you know, I hope to play more of your games further down the track. Okay. Sayonara, everyone. Peace out. Join us for the next episode, and again, thanks for watching.
It's a midlife time crisis. Our story's timeless. We're just kids in disguise. Because growing old is mandatory, but growing up, optional. Midlife time